Welcome back to Boxing Battles. In today's video, we are going back in time to look at 5 pound-for-pound legends that will never be forgotten.
Uppercut continues to land. There's a perfect straight right hand and short of performance by Canelo Alvarez.
Pound for pound is a terminology that you often hear in boxing. The well-established expression has been around for over a century and is used to indicate the best fighter in the sport, irrespective of their weight category. Top pound-for-pound fighters have superior skills and accomplishments relative to others in their divisions and have an extraordinary ability to win in multiple weight classes. These real-life superheroes do not necessarily win every battle, but their outstanding talent to beat the odds and fulfill what should not be possible goes truly beyond belief. If you enjoyed today's video, please like and subscribe. Here on Boxing Battles, we take you for a blast in the past and reminisce about some of boxing's greatest moments.
Chavez looking to finish 10 Mills Lane steps in. It's over. It's over. Julio Cesar Chavez is still the champion.
There have been many fighters over the years that have had prominent and distinguished boxing careers, many of which saw them become iconic figures in the ring that helped forever change the sport with their utter superiority at their craft. Salvador Sanchez was no different. With his supremacy in the ring, he quickly made a name for himself in the sport with the incredible performances that made him a must-watch attraction. Sanchez compiled impressive wins over high-level opposition, including Danny Little Red Lopez twice, Ruben Castillo, Juan Laporte, Wilfredo Gomez, and Azuma Nelson.
This bout at 1 minute and 49 seconds of the 15th round, and a winner by TKO and still the World Boxing Council featherweight champion, Salvador Sanchez.
However, unfortunately, all of that came to a sudden halt after his tragic death at age 23, which left a significant hole in the boxing community. Many believe that Sanchez could have gone down as the best featherweight fighter of all time. He was a dominant boxer that had impressive knockout power despite competing in the featherweight division, as 32 of his 44 wins came by knockout. He's still considered to be one of the greatest pound-for-pound fighters of all time. Thomas Hearns' often frightening blend of speed, power, and punching technique helped make him a must-watch during the 1980s. However, it was his fierce rivalries with fellow stars Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, and Roberto Duran that made him a legendary boxing figure.
Oh, he's out. He was out before he hit the canvas.
Minute 58.
That's it. Stop the fight. Stop the fight. It's over.
Carlos Padilla
Out before he hit the canvas.
That's all. This fight is over.
Known as the Hitman, Hearns, standing 6'1", won 6 world titles in 5 weight classes, an unprecedented feat at the time. He was the first man to win 4 world titles in 4 weight divisions and then 5 in 5 divisions.
Down goes Roldan. Thomas Hearns has made boxing history.
Hearns was an elite-level boxer with explosive punching power, which saw him dominate the welterweight to middleweight divisions, and possessed enough ring astuteness to compete as a world-class light heavyweight, cementing his place as one of the pound-for-pound greats.
And Thomas Hearns has become the 12th man in boxing history to win a 3rd world title.
Harry Greb was definitely a freak of nature, having close to 300 bouts in his career. These were often bouts against the other highly regarded and highly dangerous fighters of his era, and few of them were far from easy. Greb had a highly aggressive, very fast, swarming style of fighting and buried his opponents under a blizzard of punches. He was very elusive with quick footwork to jump in and out on opponents. The Pittsburgh Windmill performed well against everyone, even fighters who outweighed him by 30 or 40 pounds, and was also very durable, suffering only 2 TKO losses in his whole career. Greb was light heavyweight champion from 1922 to 1923 and world middleweight champion from 1923 to 1926. He fought a recorded 299 times in his 13-year career, which began at around 140 pounds, and fought against the best opposition the heavily talented rich 1910s and 20s could offer him. Despite starting as a welterweight, Greb was frequently beating light heavyweights and even heavyweights, being the only ever man to defeat heavyweight legend Gene Tunney. Known for his flamboyant personality, fancy footwork, imposing height, and fast hands, Muhammad Ali also possessed a fantastic chin and a flair for the dramatic.
The bell has sounded, and he's up at about 3, Clay.
Ali is well known for his trilogy with Joe Frazier, losing the first but winning the next 2.
A minute to go in the fight, 1 minute. That's the countdown. What a minute!
Decision.
Here's the
The
decision.
winner by unanimous decision is Muhammad Ali.
And for utilizing his famed rope-a-dope style to upset George Foreman in the Congo in 1974 to regain his titles.
Sneaky right hand. Another sneaky right hand. This time he worked over the shoulder of Foreman.
Ali had a very distinguished career, holding impressive victories over Sonny Liston, Ken Norton, Jimmy Ellis, Floyd Patterson, Frazier, and Foreman. He is also the first and only man to hold the heavyweight championship 3 times. Muhammad Ali is the most famous and loved boxer in the world, and nobody can deny his place in boxing history or as a legendary pound-for-pound great. Sugar Ray Robinson is the main reason the pound-for-pound rankings exist today, bringing about so much debate and discussions that go on in the boxing world. Robinson's run was truly exceptional. He was undefeated as an amateur fighter, winning all 85 of his fights, and wasn't defeated until he faced Jake LaMotta in his 41st pro fight, a stretch of 126 straight victories that is unheard of in boxing today. Handsome, charismatic, and talented beyond belief, Robinson was the total package. He possessed every asset of a great boxing master: grace, speed, balance, fantastic skill, pulverizing punching power, an indestructible chin, amazing technique, and original style. He could punch just as good with both hands and was often said to innovate new punches on the spot. Robinson was a 2-division champion that included 5 world middleweight titles. He won the welterweight title in 1946 and held on to it until he moved to middleweight and took the title there from LaMotta, avenging the earlier defeat.
The fight is going to be stopped on the signal from the chairman of the Illinois Athletic Commission, Joe Turner.
The winner by a technical knockout in 2 minutes and 4 seconds
2 minutes
of
and
the
4 seconds.
13th round and the new world middleweight boxing champion, Sugar Ray Robinson.
Now excuse me while I get in the ring.
He beat all the top fighters of his era: Jake LaMotta, Gene Fullmer, Henry Armstrong, Bobo Olson, Rocky Graziano, Carmen Basilio, and Kid Gavilan. Robinson beat them all with speed, an unbelievable jab, and power in both hands. There wasn't a punch he couldn't throw, and his weaponry was as good as it gets. He was so good that even the great Muhammad Ali called him the king, the master, my idol. There will never be another like him, and the Sugar Man will always be remembered as the original pound-for-pound legend that will never be forgotten.
They say Sugar Ray Robinson was the greatest fighter pound for pound, meaning that I imagine if he was a heavyweight fighting the same style, he'd be the greatest. I would have to admit, I would have to say yes. I have his fight films, I've watched him. That man was beautiful. Timing, speed, reflexes, rhythm, his body, everything was beautiful. I say I'm the greatest heavyweight of all times, but pound for pound, I still say Sugar Ray Robinson was the greatest of all time.
If you enjoyed today's video, please like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any new episodes about boxing's greatest moments. Thanks for watching.